Aging is a process that goes on throughout life, even starting before we're born, and it is simply the accumulation of damage in the body, in the human body or in the body of any other living animal. Aging is initially harmless. That's why those of you who are 40 years old are still working pretty much as well as those of you who are only 25 years old. But aging eventually overwhelms the normal operation of the human body, and that's why we get the diseases and disabilities of old age. I am working on the world's most important problem, but I really am, and this is why. Aging kills 100,000 people every day. That's twice as many as all other causes of death added together. 2/3 of all deaths are from aging. In the industrialized world, it's 90% of all deaths. It's an insane number. And of course, it's not just the death. It's the suffering that goes before the death. That's why I mentioned Alzheimer's disease. I didn't say, who wants to die? None of you want to get Alzheimer's disease, even at age 90. Ultimately, it's all about this. Hands up anyone who wants to be the person on the right. Okay. Even if the person on the left is about to have his head bitten off by a shark. Okay. So it's all about health. It's all about looking and feeling and functioning just as well as you did when you were 25, however long ago you were born. I think it's that aging is so horrible, so scary, that we have found it necessary to put it out of our minds and pretend that it's not horrible at all. And it doesn't matter how we do that so long as we can, so long as we succeed in tricking ourselves into the idea that aging is a good thing, even though it doesn't look like a good thing. That made perfect sense. It was a rational thing to do until very recently. Because until very recently, nobody had any idea what to do about aging. But now we do. Now we are within a reasonable distance, within striking distance, of developing medicine that really brings aging under the same level of medical control that we have already today for most infectious diseases, like, tuberculosis or whatever. We are developing regenerative medicine for aging. We're interested in not just slowing aging down, slowing down the accumulation of damage in the body, and thereby delaying the age at which we get sick. We're interested in actually repairing that damage, reversing biological age, taking people who are already maybe 60 years old and making them biologically 30 again.